Hey, this is Janice from Blog Academe. Are you planning to start a new blog? Actually, I'm about to start a new blog as well, but I thought I'd share with you first some tips before starting a blog. These are the actual steps that I follow before I create any new blog, and I'm going to share it with you right now. The first tip is to choose your domain name. Your domain name is the address or location of your blog. This is what people type in their browser to get to your website. Examples of these are google.com, facebook.com, blogacademe.com, foodblog.net, etc. When choosing your domain, try to use a keyword that's related to your niche or the main topic of your blog. For example, my website is about blogging, so I chose the domain blogacademe.com. I tried to make sure that there is blog on the domain. So if your website or if your niche is about traveling, you can probably have travellover.com or travelingbuddies.net. The reason why this is important is because it's easier for other people or for your readers to recognize your niche or your brand. So if you're travellover.com, they would think right away that you share stories about your travel or you share tips about traveling. Another tip when choosing a domain is to make sure that it's easy to type. Avoid numbers, hyphens, or long domain names. Just keep it short and simple, and I highly recommend that you choose .com. You can also use .net, but again, my first choice is .com. And once you already thought of your domain name, the next step is to check if the domain is still available. So even if you have the best domain name idea for your niche or for your blog, but it's no longer available, then you can't have it. So you have to think of another domain name. So to check if your domain name is still available, let's go to hostgator.com and I'll show you how to do it. Alright, so I'm at hostgator.com and I'm going to enter my domain name and let's see if it's still available. So it is blogacademe.com and well, it says that it is available and it's actually on sale today. It's only $2.99. The regular price of a domain is usually $12 with HostGator. Okay, so blogacademe.com or the domain that I want to purchase is still available, so that's a check. Okay, so we're done with the first two tips. We have already chosen our domain name. Then we have already confirmed that the domain is still available at hostgator.com. The third tip is to check if the email is still available. So when you create a new blog, I highly suggest that you create or sign up for a new email account as well. This is helpful in terms of branding and also it's easier for you to organize your stuff. And also I recommend gmail.com for your email account. So when I type in Blog Academe here, blogacademe@gmail.com, it seems that it's still available. So if I type in Blog Academy, I don't think it is. So it says here that username is taken. And this is also one of the reasons why I chose this domain because it's still available, the email is still available, and it's also available in social media accounts. And speaking of social media accounts, that's actually the next tip to check if the username is still available on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and other social media accounts. So let's start with facebook.com. I typed in facebook.com/blogacademe, which is my username or my blog name, and it seems that it's not available. Therefore, I might still be able to open or create a page with this name because nobody owns this yet. And I also checked on YouTube and I typed Blog Academe and nobody owns this channel as well. I also went to Twitter and typed in Blog Academe and there's Academe Blog and I checked it and it's not related to blogging. I think Blog Academe is still available on Twitter. So you can also check other social media platforms like Instagram or Pinterest and others if you want to sign up with them as well. Okay, so we're done with the first 4 tips, which is basically to check if the domain name or the username is still available in all platforms. And we have confirmed that my Blog Academy domain name idea is still available both on hostgator.com and in social media accounts. So the next step is to sign up for those accounts. So if you're ready to start your blog, then it's time for you to buy that domain name and then your web hosting, then sign up for your social media accounts. And here's one of the most important tips that I could give you. So take note of your account login information. You'll be having a lot of usernames and passwords and all of that. So keep a tracker in a form of spreadsheet or Excel and take note of them. So in the event that you forget any of these usernames or password, you have your spreadsheet or you have a tracker where you can copy and paste that password or username and be able to log back in. So that's really important. Don't forget this. I promise this tracker will help you in the future. So these are my tips for you before you start your blog. I hope you found this helpful. And if you're ready to finally start your blog, watch out for my next video because I'm going to show you the step-by-step process on how to start your blog.